My name is Anthony with Grandview Roofing. We are here on Salma Terrace. It is May 12th, 2025. We're down here in Mays Landing trying to do an attempt to repair or simulated repair, whatever you'd rather call it. All right. What we're going to be doing is taking a shingle out. We're going to be putting it back in, putting a new one back in, I'm sorry. And in doing so, we're going to follow a couple guidelines here. All right, when I'm taking the shingles out. Now, I'm going to have to unseal. Actually, I'll bring you over here. This is a shingle we're going to be taking out, okay? This one here with the line through it. Now, in order to take that shingle out, as it's got nails in it, right? Well, then when you're shingling, you're going to put that shingle above it, or the two shingles above it, and that shingle up there. So you have to manipulate all these tabs to get the tabs up and nails exposed so I can pull the nails out, because there's going to be nails there, there's going to be nails there. Okay? And that shingle goes from there to about there. So, in doing so, a couple things we're going to do. When I'm breaking the seal, I'm going to keep my hand flat on the shingle as I have my pry bar up underneath. What that's going to do is help me from overexerting my energy and boom, ripping through the shingle and tearing it, okay? Want to be real delicate as I'm moving the shingles. I'm going to also, not bend them more than 45 degrees to the best of my ability. And that's so I don't create any creasing on my own. When pulling the nails out, sometimes there is tearing of around the nail holes. It just depends on, circumstances. So we're going to try our best to pull the nails out gently and cause no tearing. Now, a little bit of tearing is not a big deal. We can work with it, but and sometimes there is a pretty big tear that kind of affects the integrity of the shingle. So a couple of things that could happen while doing this. All right, first one being granule loss. Granule loss is the loss of the actual granulars in the shingle, okay, the specs, okay. Material transfer. Now, also when we're prying up the shingles, material transfer is the adhesive bond between the two shingles being still strong enough to basically rip one part of the shingle, and transfer it to the other part. So you'll see it as basically the innards of the shingle laying on top of the glue strip or underneath the glue strip, depending on which one it transfers to. No, that may not make sense right now, but if it happens, I'll explain it to you further and you'll see it, and then it all makes sense. Impact damage is what hail damage would be, or in this case could be from a tool called a roofing snake. I'm going to try and put my nails back in, but I'm going to be honest with you, this thing is designed to, one, make sure we don't bend more than 45 degrees, but two, to drive the nails back in by just slipping the nail through this slot here, matching the pitch of the roof, and then hitting your hammer here. As long as I've been doing this, I bend way more nails using the roof snake than I do by hand. If you really know what you're doing, you'll see I don't bend the shingles more than 45 degrees. So with that being said, all right, we do have a control square over here to show you what an unmanipulated group of the same amount of tabs look like. Okay, that's our control square. All right, we'll come back to this after we're done. Now, this is the best angle possible to start this thing. Apologize if I don't talk much during it. All right, that looks good. Okay. First thing we're gonna do, I like to use the pinch choppers because it helps me back a little bit from having to bend over more. So, first thing I'm gonna do is unseal these 3 tabs here. See, hand on top. Okay, it comes up way better. No, that's what I'm doing. That's the damage shingle. So, anyway, now we move on to the 4 tabs at the top. How's that starting here? Okay, not better more than 45 degrees. Find it now. Tie it up slightly, just so you can separate it from the ply board. Okay, push the shingle back through, pop it out. There we go. That's our key, right? Spot there. Let's see if there's one here. Not too bad. Transfer here. Photo not transfer here. Tiny bit. Which I'll bring the camera at the end, show. Shingle. Okay. Not the greatest match. I'm also colorblind, so I do apologize for that. But this is really the faded brown resisting, but this is a gray. I understand that. But compared to the brown I bought. Yeah, I guess that's better. Okay, so this is the shingle we're putting in. Okay. Set up underneath the tabs carefully. Line them up perfectly. Make sure driving nose in straight, not better more than 45 degrees, okay? Hold now. Make sure we got all that in. Okay. Good. All right. So. Okay. You can definitely see some creasing here. Okay. Creasing in there. 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 Okay. Looking for mat transfer. I don't think there's any really report, to be honest. Oh, that tear. So that was, where was that? Yeah, actually, it was probably from the one I took out. Okay, good. So definitely creasing. You can see granule loss. Might be hard to see on the camera, but they're rolling down. See all that? So we got creasing here, 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 here. Okay, you got creases and overall granule loss. So I wouldn't pay anybody. I wouldn't take anybody's money to fix this roof shingle by shingle. Wouldn't be the right thing to do because of granule loss and creasing.